So welcome back to another video today. Today I wanted to talk about Battlefield Hardline, but first things first, I wanted to say a massive apology for not uploading in the past week or so, just down to the fact I haven't felt motivated to really make any videos, which is quite strange, but hopefully I can try and make it a bit more consistent, even though there isn't really too much to cover in the way of Battlefield. Still got Insurgency, absolutely loving that game, but Battlefield Hardline is the main topic today. I want to talk about this because quite recently, even though I can't show you by EA law, probably get taken away in a bin bag if I do, but we had two really quite exciting videos, or at least they were meant to be. Now the first one was multiplayer. There was I think it was the game mode rescue. We had to try and rescue a hostage. Pretty self-explanatory about the game mode name, but you had to rescue a hostage out of a weed farm, and all the weed exploded at the very end. So very explosive, very action-packed, but I don't think it will ever play out like they show in the trailer, where somebody with a sniper goes up on the roof, waits for you to take position at the door, shoots the guy in the face, you breach him with some flashbangs and just take everybody out, get the hostage, everything explodes. I don't think it will quite play out as they imagine, but nonetheless it looks absolutely awesome. The single player trailer, a full 12 minutes of single player gameplay, looks very cool. The single player actually looks like it's something worthwhile playing besides Battlefield 4. But I've wanted to speak about this idea for the past few months by now, and every time I've tried to approach it, I've just given up because either I don't think it's quite a very good idea, or maybe it won't fit the game. But as you can probably tell by the title, dogs in Battlefield now, or something along those lines. But of course Battlefield 4 dogs wouldn't fit Battlefield 4 because the military, they don't run around with their own personal guard dog, because you've got a giant machine gun in your hand, so there's no need for a dog to be by your side. But in Battlefield Hardline, I think it'd be really quite cool, because as you may already know, the police do have dogs to sniff out drugs, to attack people, bite people's faces, etc, etc. What else do you need a dog for? But the criminals could also have their own personal dogs, just say as a German Shepherd, because they're massive, they're really aggressive, and the criminals do have guard dogs, especially when they're doing their drug dealings or whatever they might sell to one another. I have no idea, but they usually take a dog with them. I'm taking this all from the Batman film, because there was one scene before Batman broke in and started punching everybody. They pulled up in a multi-story car park, and the person with the bag on his face was selling drugs. He had a dog next to him, and when things really went south, of course the dog was let off its lead and it started biting people left, right and centre. So I think it'd be really quite cool, mainly because both sides could have this aggressive animal next to your person, but either it comes as a gadget for the assault, the engineer, whatever it's called, the support, the recon, whatever it might be. If it comes as a gadget, that'd be really quite cool. I imagine it would be like the Call of Duty Ghost Dog in the campaign, when you just flick up this tablet and you can see a camera on the dog's head. You can control the dog where he goes. It'd be like an EOD bot, just as a dog instead. So the dog breaches in and it just starts distracting people, biting people. The criminals are trying to shoot the dog, trying to get the dog off their teammates, and the police just breach in with their shotguns and their flashbangs and just take everybody out. I think that'd be really, really awesome. And of course the criminals could fight back with their own massive aggressive dog that they just launch at the police. Of course the police with their body armor and their riot shields could just bat away the dog at will. But the other alternative could be it's a drop by the commander, or a deployable item via the commander, if the commander slot is available in Battlefield Hardline. I can't exactly remember from the beta if you could play as a commander, but if they do bring that back, I don't see why they wouldn't. But if they do, maybe you could deploy a dog for the police or for the criminals, depends on which side you're playing for. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. Do let me know in the comment section below what you think of dogs in Battlefield Hardline, or maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree. Let me know down below. Nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time, this weapon is truly incredible. to weapons such as the ASL, the MP7, the P90, SR2, or the 45, it doesn't compare. It's incredible. It has more power range, it has more accuracy range,